beautiful mind today. If you're new here, I'm Roland Attenborough. I'm the leading GANN scientific and analytical researcher, and we are now talking about Bitcoin on the hourly chart. Thank you to everyone who messaged me and reaches out to me. There is no stupid questions. I'm a forecaster and a researcher. You can ask me anything about this stuff. Also, we are now assigning a count on our wave, and we're going to assign it to this whole pattern, and we're going to assign it as well to this. So let's just catch up with what we're talking about. So William called market vibration the most important thing to understand and know about it. So first of all, we're going to have some tops around this, right, up to around this 10, 11, and 12, okay? Then we carry on to this 20, or just prior to 20, 19 and 20. The next one is 36, 37. The next one after that is the low 40s here. That's 45 and 42, all right? And the last one being at 53, and then the rollover. Then the 62 and 61, we begin the tumultuous move back down, and 69, right, finishes the wave. So 67, 68, 69. So 67 finishes our sine wave here. So let's just pay attention to that. 66, it's showing here on this hourly. So this is our vibration. Let's just go ahead now and let's just go check on that. So again, now we'll start at this one. All right, there's our 12 top. Then the next one, what did we say? 20. All right, it's getting ready for the breakout here. Next one, what did we say? 30 what? That's right, 35, 36, and 37 in here. Okay. It's a little hard to see probably on your phone. I'm going to try and make this a little bigger now as we continue to move in and tear this apart. Let's put our counter on there again. What do we say? 36, 37 right in here, right? There's our next getting ready, our breakout top. What's the next maneuvers? 42 to 45. Then 53 is the end and the rollover, right? And then by 62, we're moving down rapidly, right? And then by 66, right, there's your low, right? Okay, so let's now go and take a reading from this one. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger because we're starting to tear into this now. And I really hope that you guys are doing this, because this is what's going on. You're just, what's our first count? 12 for the top. And there's the rollover on it right here, okay? I'm going to make this again a little bigger. Okay, and then from there we were saying 20, and then it pitches down. Well, this one just changed right here, so interesting. Well, let's just keep going on. We were saying now 36, 30, what, 7? We should have a top. The next one into the low 40s. 45, and then we were saying 50, what? 350 right there. That's our toppity top. Then our next move down is the 62 level. We have a low, and then another low at the 66. Right there. But this one actually happened to be the top right here, or the top and the low part of this breakout into this channel. Interesting. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and let's just go from maybe here. Let's do a reading. What are we looking for? 10, 11, and 12. This one was a little different there. Okay, so let's continue on. 20 is our next tops. Well, it kind of lined up not bad, right? And then what? 36, 37 we were supposed to be looking at. Oh, it's right up here. Then up to our 40, 42, we have our 45, and then into our 53 we have the rollover. Oh, there it is. Now 62, we come up on a bottom. This one is our, oh, looks like it's a swing top here with a bottom right inside there. Okay, that's interesting. So we know 66, you know, it comes back down and has a sit down. Well, by 66, it made its last top and had a 2-hour rollover into 68. Well, that's close enough for me. Let's take a reading from here. All right, 10, 11, 12. There you go. Up to our 1920. Right there, guys. Next one, what were we saying? 36, 37. Some major lower top right here in the rollover. Okay, low 40s, right? 42 to 45. Then up to our 53, and then the fall off, right? Then down to 66, or 61 and 2, we have a bounce up. 66 is our low. This one happened to be the little spike top there. Still close enough for me. Then we have the rollover right in the final end. So let's just move this down. Let's take a reading from here, and then we'll do a reading from here as well. 10, 11, and 12. There it is. Okay. 20 right in here. 36, it's going to be out here, our lower top in our channel. Then we move into our 40s. These are the lower ones. 45. And then we come up into 53. We get our rollover down. And by 62, we have a low. And a final low comes in at that 66. Well, looks pretty close. Anyways, let's take another reading. We're going to go from here now. You guys should be doing this at home. When's our first top? That's right. Then we move down into what? 20. This 19 and 20 right here. There it is. Moving along, we got a big 36 top here, or around there. We're into this channel top here. 42, 45 right in here. What else are we looking for? 52, 53, it's the end. Then we move back up. Usually we have a low at 60, what, 6? This time we have the rollover. That's really interesting. And by 69, 70, back down into the bottom of this channel. Okay, that's interesting. So we've taken that reading from here. Excuse me. Let's take a reading from here. 10, 11, and 12s on lower tops here. 19 and 20 right here. That's our next one. 36, 37s are lower. Oh, does it ever? 42s, 45s, right? 53, it's the rollover and down. Then we usually have what? 66 is usually our pullback bottom. Oh, gee whiz, look at that. It's a top up on this channel here. And then by 69, 70, back down to a low. That's pretty interesting. Okay, we're going to take a reading from here now. 10, 11, 12, 13 right here. 19, 20. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip over that too fast. So this one came 18. Roll over. We're looking for what? 36, 37s, the next tops. Then we get our 41, 42, and 45. Then we get our 53. It's the rollover usually, but this one took off. And then up to what? We usually get a bottom at 66. Let's just move this back into a better view. We usually get a rollover bottom at 66, and at 69, another low. There it is. Let's take a reading from here now. This is our current and present moment, and this is where you guys are trading right now. Let's take into account what we're talking about. Where's our first tops come? It's clockwork, guys. It's pretty easy. We just have to count. Where's the next one? What? 19 and 20. This one came 18, 1 hour early. Next ones are what? 36, 37. There's our channel top. What's the next one, guys? It's this 42. We get a change, and 45. We get the tops. Oh my goodness. What happens after 45s? Do you guys remember? All right. We get 53. Usually spells either a rollover or some sort of a bottom where we move up. So this is the next one. All right. Couple more hours. After that, what are we doing now? Right, guys? 62 or something. We get what? We usually get a turnaround. Right? And then into a low of 66 hours. July 28th at 2. That's right. And then another perceived low or launching point, probably be up into this channel here. We could have a tumultuous fall over, but right now we're still building, and until we break these lows here, we're still marching up. And a move back to sit on these old tops here is that would be really good if we could just see this, sit down on this right here at this rollover on the 53rd hour here, and we get some great strength. However, this week is the last week of July, and as you guys know from my ephemeris and the things that I have been postulating there, when the moon comes around and visits Aries and Taurus, we usually have a swing top. It's not always the largest swing top, but most of the time it is. Sometimes we have, a lower swing top. However, it's tradable, and you should be paying attention to it. We have a cycle ending here soon in September. It will be our 5th month from our halving event. If you go back and look at some of my tutorials regarding the halving events, I point out exactly when the next tops are coming and how long the cycle is. So pay attention to that. So September is the 5th month, and I believe that that cycle will make a top with a low around the 11th or the midweek there, and we will see a move up and above the 73,000, and a new cycle will start. And when that happens, we will forget all about 50,000 and where we've been trading for the last few months. And as you guys know, September 11th last year is 180 days to March 13th, 14th, where we made our top exactly. So I expect that we will be having a channel top or swing top and a change in trend again on this September 11th or therein that week. So just looking at these things, it's really not difficult, guys. Finding these tops and these lows again, as long as mathematically we follow the sequences. Next, you can run your trend lines on here, and you will know then whether or not this is getting strong or getting weak, right? Breaking a trend line in these places here would bring us right back down to these tops here, and we would have to sit on all this stuff right here. This is a really important point. We've been talking about this on our square. 38, our low, January. That's right, the 22nd, when I told you to watch out for that one. It squares out our top at 67. We've been talking about this, right? This is how important this tool is. So, falling down from 67 would bring us down to 65. We've already experienced this right here. We've been trading in all of this range. We have to hold this. This is a very important point. If we don't hold this, it's back down to 61. Right down here. And, you know, that could happen. That could happen. It's not, we're not out of the woods yet. I'm not buying Bitcoin until it breaks above 73,000 and sits on it. Then I'm purchasing Bitcoin again. Okay, another thing I wanted to point out is last year I was stating I was going to have a trading platform and start a Bitcoin mining exchange. And I have a bunch of Bitcoin mines that are arriving as well. I melted my last ones. I'm not into GPU mining anymore. I'm into ASIC, USB, and small portable miners, right? And my latest one has 4 terahertz of hashing power, and I'll be solo block mining. I'll be downloading the entire blockchain for bitcoin.org, and I'm going to be running a solo block mining operation, just looking for the block rewards. Right now a block reward is 3.25 bitcoins, and that's just around $200,000. One block is solved every 10 minutes on the blockchain, and a new block comes every 10 minutes. Someone, somewhere, every 10 minutes is getting 3.25 bitcoins. I'm going to be one of them. Anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed our tutorials here. I study computer sciences, binary computer machine learning. I'm a mathematician, I'm a scientist. Nothing surprises me. And I just want you guys to pay attention to mathematical law and the natural and reoccurring phenomena that exists and persists. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for having me as a guest. Peace and love to you all.